Something impossible is happening in the Six Nations. For decades, home advantage was worth nearly 10 points, almost 2 tries. Then suddenly, in the last 4 years, it vanished. Teams are now statistically better off playing away from home, and the reason is a story of dramatic collapse. The Six Nations is the perfect test lab for comparing home and away performance. Unlike club rugby, there's little player rotation, no saving stars for bigger games. Every match is a must-win. You field your best team every single time, home or away, which makes what's happened to home advantage even more shocking. Another analyst crunched the numbers from 2000 to 2019 and found home advantage was worth 9.3 points. That's massive. How did he calculate it? Simple. England plays France at Twickenham one year, then at the Stade de France the next. He compared those results, measured the swing, and averaged it across the entire tournament. The home team had a nearly 10-point head start just from playing on their own turf. But one year stands out. Look at 2004 and 2005. That's a negative number. Away teams performed better than home teams. What the heck happened back then? Italy happened. They'd only just joined the expanded Six Nations, and they were getting demolished at home. 50 points shipped to England in 2004, 56 to France in 2005. Their collapse was so extreme, it wiped out everyone else's home advantage and skewed the entire tournament average. So we can ignore that outlier. Outside of it, home advantage held strong year after year until 2020 and 2021. Those were the COVID years. Disrupted training, no crowds, matches in empty stadiums. We can justifiably ignore that period too. This is where the original analysis stopped. So I crunched the numbers from 2022, and what I found is shocking. Home advantage fell off a cliff. 2022 and 2023 combined, it plummeted down to just 2.8 points. That's barely a drop goal, a shadow of that historic 9-point advantage. But 2024 and 2025, it gets even more extreme. The home advantage isn't just weak anymore. It's gone, actually gone. The number is negative. The statistics say that teams are now better off playing away from home in the Six Nations. That is completely unheard of. But why? Did the roar of 80,000 fans at Twickenham or Murrayfield suddenly stop mattering? No. Remember that 2004-2005 outlier when Italy's collapse skewed everything? The same thing is happening again. Except this time, it's not just one nation, it's two, and their performance is so catastrophically bad, it's distorting the entire tournament. The culprits? Italy and Wales. Italy's struggles have been a familiar story throughout the Six Nations, but the real news here is the catastrophic collapse of Wales, especially when they play in Cardiff. Let's start with 2022 and 2023. Italy lost all 5 home games, minus 87 points. Wales managed 1 win but still finished minus 42 at home. Together, minus 129 points on their own turf. Then 2024 and 2025. Italy's home form stayed poor. But Wales, complete disaster. 0 wins from 5 home games, minus 108 points. The once mighty rugby nation is swirling around the drain, dealing with coaching changes, administration issues, and what seems like a hiatus in players coming through. I sincerely hope that changes, but for these recent years, Wales and Italy were now minus 183 points at home. That's completely wiping out the advantage of the other nations combined. The numbers tell the whole story. Since 2022, Italy and Wales combined, minus 312 points at home. The other 4 nations combined, plus 295 points. 2 teams in freefall, cancelling out everyone else's advantage. Here's my conclusion. Home advantage isn't dead. It's alive and well for the top 4. What we're actually seeing is the brutal math of decline. Welsh rugby has fallen so far so fast that it's distorting an entire championship. The roar of the crowd still matters, but only if you're good enough to use it. If you're interested in the underlying statistics here and more data analysis in rugby, check out our website, rugbydome.com.